fake Kelsey Grammer to kick this show off.
Let's cook this pig.
Here we go. Well, hello there, everyone. This is Keith from Keith's Comics, coming to you from the beautiful Keith's Comics warehouse and studio. We're about to try to sell you some stuff, full disclosure. Chris is over here on the other side of this computer, and he's going to be showing you comics one at a time with the price we want on them. If the price matches your FOMO and your budget, make sure you're in the Keith's Comics Network Facebook page and type claim and give us the title of the book and the issue number. That's always very helpful, so we don't have to go rewatch the show. Hiya, Alan. Good to see you. Glad to see that you're here at the very beginning, the dawn of the show. Glenn beat you here, though, for the first time. That's awesome. All right, so don't forget we have a second show after this one with variants, and we are all over the place. We bought a couple of collections, and Chris has been mining like he has a furry beard, and he's only like 4 feet tall. It's crazy what we're finding out in the warehouse. Some stuff I'd never seen before, and I owned it. It's weird. All right, so let's, what else we got going on? Cindy's minding her own business. Kaylin's over there, keeping us on the straight and narrow. And Glenn is from an hour in the future. Wow. All right, can pick out some lottery tickets. That'd be nice. All right, where's the fake Kelsey Grammer? I haven't seen him in a while. Let's get this started.
Let's cook this pig.
Let's do it.
Keith's Comics.
All right, main show. Let's get all the microphones turned on. It looks good from here. All right, let's go with the first book. Oh, this is a Peak Shenanigans Marvel, codename Wolverine, issue number 50 from that run that started in 1988, 89, 88, yeah. This one is it's got a die-cut cover where you can see the slashes, and that's the real cover behind it. Nice. This one's been read a few times, so we're going to call it a fine plus, but it just makes it affordable, right? And look at how cute that is. That's from the 30th anniversary of the Fantastic Four. Oh, what are we coming up now on? The 60th anniversary of the Fantastic Four? I forget what the 61, that'd be 65, right? Wow, coming up. I'm getting old. $6 though. It's what it's going to be in the store. You get first shot at it. If you need one for your collection, $6 will get it done. Type Wolverine 50. Claim Wolverine 50 in the Keith's Comics Network. We simulcast on all of our Facebook pages, and you can watch it there. But if you claim stuff over there, we might miss it. So make sure you find the Keith's Comics Network Facebook page. What is... yeah, Alan, kick that pig. What is that? Here Comes the Sun on that, or Pac-Man eating something. I can't tell exactly what that is. I'm old. You got to give me big icons. Next up,
I got the Brave and the Bold miniseries from '99.
Oh, okay. This is all 6 issues. A Flash Green Lantern, and looks like we're going to throw a little Star Sapphire in there too. $18. Everything needs to come to the right just a little bit, Chris. We kind of walked off the camera. It could come a little bit more, but that's okay. All 6 issues from 1999. Get in your time machine, or you can go back 25 years. Oh my gosh, that's a quarter of a century ago. These books, beautiful VFs. $18 is for all 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of them, or $15 if you claim it here. We give you a little discount for saving us the time and energy of putting it into our system and rebagging them, reboarding them sometimes, all that kind of stuff. Oh, it's the Dawn. I get it now. Thank you. All right, where's Delta? Next up.
Next up, we got an Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh, conditional offering means I know somebody buys these regularly, and if they claim it, they will slide in front of you. But if you see somebody claim something you want, go ahead and claim it also. People sometimes get premature claimination, or they forget they own it, or they decide they got to have something else instead. This Ultimate Spider-Man number 104 is from the first. We're going to have a little bit of a little history lesson here tonight. This is the Ultimate Universe, the new universe, if you will, that started with the Ultimate Spider-Man in 2000, or is it 2001? Right around in there. Mm-hmm. This is Bendis and Bagley, issue 104. the end of their version of what was that big storyline, the Clone Saga. Everybody hates it, but they keep going back to the well on that. $6 if you want that. Tap claim Ultimate Spider-Man 104. Next up.
Flash 235.
Oh, look at that. This is a cool cover. A crossover with the Golden Age Flash and, one of the scariest villains for me. That's Vandal Savage, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, boy. Ah, nice. This is, who is this? Is this Neil Adams or Garcia Lopez? Or who is that cover? That's a swell-looking cover. I think the inside is Tex Blaisdell. Is that how you say his name? Blaisdell. I don't know who did this cover, but it's nice. I like it. It's a guy, Green Lantern, all the way through this book. Usually he has a backup story, but no, it's Flash, Green Lantern, and Golden Age Flash versus, I guess, the cat's out of the bag there, Vandal Savage. $8 for this nice Fine Plus in our store. $6 if you claim it here. Pablo's here, everyone, and dinner has not happened yet. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. We'll have some comic medicine for you to help you with that PC. Next up,
Marvel Team Up 95.
all right, we got to come right. We are completely off the camera now. There we go. Turns out to be a key issue. We're going to call it a minor key, considering it's Mockingbird. But the first appearance of Mockingbird here in this Marvel Team-Up Spider-Man and the newest sensation, they even called her, issue number 95. This is a well-read copy, a VG copy from 1980, but still as a minor key. We're going to call it $15 in the store. $10 if you need this for your collection, a nice reader copy, or you just don't mind, and you just want this book because it's pretty cool. I don't remember. Is that Sabiak doing the artwork? Can't really tell.
Frank Miller and Bob McLeod doing the cover.
Wow, Frank Miller! Holy smokes! I didn't even clock that at all. Nice, well done. $10 if you claim it here. Marvel Team Up. He actually signed it. I'm too old to see that. Next up.
It's Thor's Day.
Oh, this is. Hey, Alan, this is for you. It's Thor's Day up in here. It's Thor's Day. Go have a beer and a big glass and then throw it down. Thor's Day. All right, Thor number 145. I didn't put the 1 in front of that. Look at that. He's all pensive and everything on the cover of that. He says, "I'm out of here." He's abandoned on Earth. That used to happen to him on the regular. You need about once a year, I guess. From 1967, a nice VG. I mean, it's a solid VG. It's just. Oh, he's got the Sue Storm cut. Next, he'll be going with the Bouffant. This is VG copy. It's $15 in store. $9 if you claim it here. Start your Thor collection now. Next up.
Captain America 109.
Holy smoke! This has turned out to be a pretty good key. I had not been tracking these. I guess we hadn't had one in a while, but this is the both of the staples are pulled. It's basically a nice coverless book with the cover. But still, we're going to call that a 1.0, 1.5, somewhere around in there. And look what they still clock for. Oh my gosh, this book has turned into a monster in the last few years. Of course, this was stored here in Texas, so it has the Texas patina. But still, this reader copy, $30. Wow, this book is getting out of control. The Origin of Captain America. Missing a little piece up there in the upper left, and like I said, the cover is completely detached. $25 if you claim it here. This book is really hard to find and evidently well sought after. Hey, Ty, welcome to the show. Good to see you here. Next up,
Fantasy Masterpieces.
Oh,
11.
Yeah. Where's Rich Peterson? He got the one we put in the show last week. And this one's a really nice mid-grade copy. These Fantasy Masterpieces were reprint books of all the great classic stuff from the Marvel Timely era. That to be the 39 to 54, somewhere around in there. Nice, the original Human Torch and Toro stories, and look at all that other stuff. There's a Submariner story in there, and has the origin of Toro. Oh yes, not the lawnmower. the little human guy. Is he still? He's still around, right? He was.
Toro?
Yeah.
No.
There was a big story about 20 years ago about him coming back, but of course he's like 90 years old now. This issue of Fantasy Master Mixes will be $18 in store, $11 if you claim it here. Next up,
We got a hardcover of Dark Knight Returns.
all right. Last week we had a hardcover. I don't remember. Was that the VF one? I can't remember
Yeah.
which one. This one's got a few little dings on it, but it's still a first printing from 1986. This is the hardcover, Dark Knight Returns, all 4 issues in one handy-dandy hardcover edition. $60 when it gets out to the stores. $50 if you want to pick it off here because you need a really nice copy of the first printing, which is probably, except for a handful of you, a few years before you were born. Oh, nice. $50. It gets it done. Claim Dark Knight hardcover, $50. Next up.
We got a Rampaging Hulk magazine #1.
Oh, my gosh. This is so cool. Marvel flooded the zone with magazines in the 70s, and Hulk, because of the TV show, got his own. That was 76, wasn't it? Or 77 when the Hulk TV show? Or maybe they knew the TV show was coming up.
78, I thought.
Yeah, the Rampaging Hulk magazine. This first story in this Hulk magazine is a retelling of his origin by Simonson. Yikes! Holy smokes! That's pretty cool. And then there's a story in the back. What is it? Who was it? Bloodstone? Yeah, Bloodstone, I think, is the second backup story in there. They really had high hopes for that character, and they just stopped using him about 1980 or so. Rampaging Hulk, it's a well-read copy, $6. Next up.
We got a another Wolverine 100 with a hologram cover.
Oh my gosh, you can't see it here. Can you tilt it towards?
You can kind of see it, but it's him being Wolverine being shocked, and then his skeleton.
Yeah, you can't see it at all in the camera, unfortunately. But his skeleton is in that.
For $10, you can see it all you want.
That's right. A nice Fine Plus copy of issue number 100. This one just doesn't come through. The comic industry had kind of had a falling off there about 96 or so. The print runs from like 96 to like 2000. Pretty slow, pretty low. Some of those books get really expensive. $10 for this, really cool. Still Shenanigans slipping in. Wolverine number 100. Next up,
we got a Batman 116 variant. They were doing these video games.
Oh, one variants in there. Okay, that's just to remind you that we have a variant show after this show. We'll finish up here about 10 till the top of the hour. We'll close it down, and then we'll come back with Cindy, and we'll just blow through a bunch of variants for people who like to collect those. Like this one. This is a Batman number 116 with an Alan Molina. They did all these fantasy covers. What did you say? They were like based on video game covers?
Yeah, that month they were based on video games.
All right. This is a 1 in 25, only $5. Next up,
I think it's swag time.
swag time, swag time. It's time for swag time. Swag time.
Okay.
Swag time. It's the time when we put stuff that we buy in collections that we don't know what to do with. For example,
this Breaking Bad Jesse Pinkman action figure.
a previews exclusive action figure. $7 for Jesse Pinkman. I've never watched Breaking Bad because it made me too angry after the first episode, but I understand. It's really good, and a lot of big fans of that. Next up,
we got a bowling dice game.
bowling dice. I think this was originally like $15. That's half the price. If you always wanted to knock some pins over with some dice, here you go. $7. This is summer tabletop game. Also, what do we got there?
Dice trend continues. The Flux dice.
Flux dice. I have no idea what Flux is, but those are dice that go with it. $5. Next up,
you get the Return of Superman trade paperback.
oh man, that is a big, gigantic, juicy trade paperback. It's well read. $5. I think was it a $25 trade paperback even when it came out in the mid 90s. This is after Superman got better after being dead for about a year.
Yep. And all the cyborgs and eradicators and
Steel.
Superboys and Steels.
Yes, and I think even Supergirl might have came out of this a little bit. Did a little bit of work on that. No, it does not come with METH. No. Next up.
And this big old book. Has some
Ah,
water damage on here. 50 Years of Marvel came out in 91. Pretty good
wow.
book. I think I have this.
Wow, 50 years of Marvel. This is a really cool. There's someone in your life, it could be for you, but especially someone that's like a preteen that's really getting into the Marvel universe. Man, this would be a great thing and it's been read enough so that you throw $5 at it, and if they tear it up, whatever, it's really cool. 50 years of Marvel, $5. Next up,
And end of our swag. Give me
oh.
a second to take this off, and we'll start our
Swag is done, the swag is gone. Swag will come back some other time. Swag time. All right, what do we got?
We got Hulk 144, Herb Trimpe.
Oh, that might be Severin.
Is it? Oh, it looks like Severin. Okay.
The inside, I think, is Dick Ayers in Severin.
Huh.
Wow, this is a really hard to find issue for us. We don't get this one very often. Hulk 144, in which Doctor Doom and Hulk go toe-to-toe in Latveria. The Monster and the Madman, issue 144. This is a really nice VG copy with great colors. Look at that Doom and all those purples. They only had 4 colors, but heck, they knew how to use them. From 1971, this awesome issue. It's a one-and-done story, which is also fun. $30 in store, $25 if you claim it here. Next up,
we got a little mini series from Evangeline.
Evangeline. One of the Maximum. Did she start at Image?
Yeah, Image. I think she was what? Someone who's a friend of Liefeld.
Right.
And they did this, and it was his girlfriend or model or something like that.
Okay. This 4-issue arc here, issues 10 through 13. If you know, you know. $15 in store, $10 if you claim it here. Next up,
we got X-Men 30.
Oh, thank you, whoever did that. I appreciate that. One of the worst books ever printed. I don't even know what to say about this. Scott Summers, I guess Phoenix had been dead for what, 13 minutes? And then he hooked up with this Madeline Pryor, who eventually he turns into the Goblin Queen or something like. I can't remember how to keep it all straight. Alan can help me out here. This issue number 30 is a nice solid mid-grade copy. This is from the run that started with Jim Lee in 1992, 91. 91. So this one is from 1994. The Wedding of Scott and the Goblin Queen. $6. Next up,
we got a Justice League of America, 27.
Oh, Trimpe and Ayers. I thought okay.
Yeah, Trimpe did a whole long run.
I thought I saw Severin art in there. Maybe I was mistaken.
Maybe he did some inks.
Oh, Cyclops, you guys are killing me. All right, this Justice League of America, nice, solid, fine minus copy here. I was going to put fine on it, but it has a little gouge, and just you can't even see it. I can't even see it from here, and I'm sure you can't see it on the camera. But so we're going to get a fine minus, a 5.0. 1964. Man, this is a great classic issue. Where are they? They're going down the drain and into New York City, it looks like. The One Who Defeated the Justice League. 5.0 is $15 in store, $11 if you claim it here. Next up,
we got a pretty ragged copy of the Spectacular Spider-Man magazine, but that's a really gorgeous Ramita painted cover.
Yeah, did Ramita paint that? Pablo, do you know that's a Ramita painted cover?
It is Ramita, but I don't know if it's...
If he did it and then somebody else painted it?
Who's the guy who... Larson, who used to paint?
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
So can we move that just to the right a little bit so people can see that? Yeah, so in 67, 68, somewhere right around in there, there were 2 magazine issues. They were reprints, I believe, right? Mm-hmm. The first one was all black and white, but this one they actually colored it. Oh, 35 cents. This is a pour. It's missing a back cover, but it's something if you're new into Spider-Man, I don't know that you've ever seen this. But this, especially with this cool cover. This is there were 2 issues of the Spectacular Spider-Man magazine. This one's number 2, all in color, no back cover, $6. Next up,
we got Superman being beat up by Metallo.
Oh, is that the new version of Metallo?
I believe so.
When Byrne took it over, they let him do what he wanted to. Here we go, Byrne and Austin on this nice run of Superman from 1987. Issue number 1, getting started. $8 in store, $6 if you claim it here. Next up,
we got a Spider-Man 2099 number 1.
Was that Miguel? Is that his name?
Miguel O'Hara.
Miguel O'Hara. Spider-Man 2099, not his first appearance, because I think he appeared in the back of like Spider-Man 270. No, I forget what number it was. 365. 365 in the backup of that one. But this is where he gets his own title. Leonardi becomes famous drawing Spider-Man 2099. From 1992, this issue number 1 has been read just a couple of times. It's got some dings on the spine, but that just makes it affordable, right? $10. And how? What's the time clock on that next Miles Morales movie? Has it been even announced? Or they just punted again?
Yeah.
All right. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. Romita did paint it, Pablo says. Okay, nice. All right, next up.
Next up, we have the complete mini-series. I know some of you have been waiting for.
Oh, my gosh.
Adventures of Ford Fairlane, 1 through 4.
1 through 4. Oh, my gosh. Anybody know who did the art on that? Somebody famous did
Breda.
Who?
Eduardo Breda did the interior art.
Oh, okay.
At least it looks good.
I was thinking that somebody did one of these issues, and I read an article many years ago that they used to buy them off the internet so that they could destroy them. But there's just too many of them. But this is all 4 issues of Ford Fairlane, a movie that when was this? 1990. Oh my gosh. Yeah. There's a lot of these in Dallas because when the movie came out, one of the fantasy fairs was that weekend, and they ended up giving the fantasy fair, I don't know, like 10,000 copies of number 1. It's nuts. There's a lot of number 1s. Well, a lot of number 1s in dumpsters for sure. This is all 4 issues from 1990. $18 in store, $13. If you don't know who Ford Fairlane is or who Andrew Dice Clay is, that's what we have YouTube for. Yeah. Next up.
Silver Surfer number 5?
Number 5. Woof. This is like a 1.8, 1.5. The spine is completely split except for one like half-inch piece in the middle. So technically, it's still attached, but only technically. The first time you flip through it, it'll probably give up the ghost. But here we go. First, Stranger. Is that right? No. And got amazing Buscema artwork all the way through it. It's still a super low grade like this, faded with stains, and the cover just barely hanging in there. It's getting old, Pablo. Remember, you used to get a really nice copy for $25. Now a good minus is 1.5, 1.8, somewhere around in there. $25 in store. 18. Look at that. That is a cool cover, though. 18 if you claim here. $18 for Silver Surfer number 5. Next up,
we get the first issue of Peacemaker.
Oh my!
A man who loves peace so much he's willing to fight for it.
Wow. All right. A pretty low grade. You can see the upper right there is rounded off just a little bit there. But this is the first time Peacemaker had his own book. He appeared inside of Fighting 5.
They're in here.
Yes, and they back him up in this one. Mm-hmm. So when was this? 1967. Nice. $125 even for this. With that season 2 coming up in August, mid-August sometime. Mm-hmm. All right, Peacemaker has his fans, and this is the first solo. I guess he had appeared 2 other times before this, so I think I saw someone say this is his 3rd appearance. $100 if you claim it here. You want to see a super hard book to find, you're looking at one right there. Next up,
we got another variant snuck into our show. Batman 127.
Yikes. Who's double checking all this stuff? That's crazy. All right, issue 127. Does that mean our variant show is going to be short? Yikes. Batman 127 from 2022. Wow, I didn't even write the artist on that. Any ideas on the side there? That's a very nice Catwoman cover, though. Mm-hmm. $10 for this did I say 1 in 25?
Sure.
I don't know what it is exactly. $10 though for this cover of Batman 127. And then I bought the Silver Surfer 3 from you and the Cherry Clay. $10. Oh my gosh, you paid $10? Oh my gosh, I wish I'd get my time machine and tell myself to stop doing things like that. Next up,
we got another Ultimate Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man 105, the fallout from the Clone Saga. Conditional offerings, and you can still claim it. $6 for issue 105. Nice. Where's Garrett? I think I saw him come to the store a couple days ago. Next up,
we got another Batman. This one's a regular cover, $2.98.
Nice. Case of the Crimson Coffin. That's going to be some Jim Aparo greatness there, right? Mm-hmm. From 1978, $13 in store, $10 for this Sharp Fine Plus copy. $10 for Batman number 298. Next up, hey, Sean's here, everyone.
We got J2 number 12.
All right. What did they call this universe? It was a next universe or something like that.
Something like that.
Anybody remember that? Alan, do you remember what this is? Pablo, do you remember what this is? But it was an alternate universe. You know, Marvel tried that shtick a couple of times. What was the one with the pit and the new? They call that New Universe, and then they called this Next Universe or something
Next,
like that.
Yeah, I think it was Next.
And this is the last issue of Juggernaut 2. That's the son of Juggernaut. This is the last issue, kind of hard to find at this point, from 1999. This is right before, I think this is where Marvel shut everything down. They bought Malibu, who had a lot of that crossover stuff was with Juggernaut in those Next stuff, and then there a whole bunch of other stuff. So they tried. Well, who was it? What was it? Everyone. What was the name of that one with John Byrne, who did the Pit, and then they did.
Yeah, it was New Universe.
Was it called New Universe?
Yeah.
Okay, and then that kind of petered out.
Spitfire and the Troubleshooters and Merc. And,
yes, that's right.
Some other characters I can't think of. I can see them, but I can't think of their names.
Yeah, and then this Next Universe, and then as this shut down in 1999, here comes the Ultimate Universe the next year. $6 if you claim it here. Next up.
This is issue 1 of the 1988 Peacemaker one, where they make him into a psycho and his dad into a Nazi.
Oh, this is what they're basing the TV show on, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Peacemaker number 1 from DC Comics, 1988. Maybe a fine minus if you want to arm wrestle over it. For this book is kind of hard to find right now until people realize what it is. $6 for this mid-grade copy, because for the longest time nobody cared about Peacemaker, and these were in the quarter bins. Yeah, when they used to have quarter bins a long time ago. Yeah, but now people are interested in Peacemaker again. Next up,
I think it's
floating head alert
for lightning round.
Oh, is it time for lightning round? Pablo's nap. All right.
Hold on. Drop everything. All right. We got a couple $2 books.
All right. Lightning round is $1, $2, and $3 books, because we have $1, $2, and $3 bins in the stores. What's first there? $2.
Yep.
Phantom Stranger.
Man there.
Oh, nice. Is that Jim Apparel, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. In this issue, Dead Man's Bluff. $2. Next up.
We got Texas Rangers, 52 or 57.
57. It's the end of the trail. Yikes! And that's Giordano and Rubenstein.
Mm-hmm.
Holy smokerinos! Did Giordano bring all those people with him?
Charlton, yeah, I think he brought a lot of people.
Rubenstein though did a lot of work at Marvel though, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Next up.
Now we got some $3 books.
$3 coming up. $3.
We got Spectacular Spider-Man 200.
Number
with
2.
Shiny cover.
Shiny, but read a few times. It's some little dings on the corner. Spectacular Spider-Man 200. Sorry, 200 shiny.
We got
$3.
Spider-Boy 1 Amalgam.
All right, they're supposed to be doing some stuff again soon. I don't know if they're going to bring back all these characters or do new ones, but this Spider-Boy number 1 is from that first run of Amalgam. $3. Next up.
Marvel Comics presents 119.
Look at that, Wolverine versus Venom. Yes, please. Plus, we're going to throw in the Constrictor. Why? Why would you do that? Marvel Comics presents 119, $3. Next up.
Guardians of the Galaxy 50.
50 with still in the Shenanigans era. This is foil and embossed. Guardians of the Galaxy 50, $3. Next up.
We got a Thunderstrike 1 with another shiny cover.
Dun 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 dun. What's his name? Eric Masterson. Thunderstrike number 1. Is he even still around? They gave him a lame hammer. Maybe that's why they keep him out of there. Thunderstrike 1, $3. Next up.
Conan 73.
Ooh, nice. Look at that. Conan 73. Is that the Well of Skelos? $3. Next up.
We got a Doom number 1.
Doom number 1. Yes. Well, it's got a gigantic dog ear on the bottom right. Just crazy big along his jawline there. We sell this in the store for $10 or $12. Yep. I forget what it is.
10,
his first solo book.
Yeah, solo series. There's a couple mini series like Book of Doom and stuff like that.
Super villain team ups.
Yeah.
Something like that. Crossed over into Iron Man and Silver Surfer a couple times. Number 1 from 2019, $3. Next up.
We got a Spider-Man Daredevil number 1 from Marvel Knights.
Uh-oh, someone is about to go wild. Spider-Man, Marvel Knights, and Daredevil. I bet you there's probably some curse words in there. $3. Next up.
We got Spider-Girl number 5.
Oh, this book in high grade is actually pretty hard to come by because of all that black. And this one has a lot of dings on the spine. So I thought, oh, what the heck? We'll just throw it in there for $3. Spider-Girl, she's from that J2 universe too, right? Next to. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Spider-Girl, $3.
We got Nova number 5 from 1999.
1999. We've got a little Spider-Man crossover there. Eric Larson cover. Nice. $3. He did. He wrote it. Oh, nice. $3 for the Nova, the Human Rocket.
Another Next Universe, A Next.
Yeah, I wonder if they just don't own the rights to these. Because I never see any of these characters. A Next from 1999. Is that the? I forget what. Is that Captain America also?
Yep.
All right. Then some kind of Yellow Jacket. I think that was. I can't remember all the titles. $3. Next up.
We got a Generation X number 13.
Generation X number 13 versus M-Plate. If you're putting together your 90s Marvel collection, you're going to need this eventually. $3. Next up.
We got an X-Men 87.
All right. From the series started by Jim Lee. This is the X-Men number 87. $3. Next up.
Next up, we got a Wolverine 136.
That's a nice cover. Alone Against the Cosmic Power. Well, okay. Well, is it Aunt May going to team up with him to fight the Watcher?
Yep.
Oh, the Collector. Okay, well, that's just as ridiculous. Wolverine versus the Collector. Nice. $3. Next up.
We got an Uncanny X-Men 384.
Nice. These ones later in the run. I mean, this one has a ding on the spine, so I just thought, let's make it fun. $3. Next up.
Last but not least, another Spider-Girl number 11.
Spider-Girl number 11 with what do they call this? They had
the daughter of the true Spider-Man. I think that was the height of the Clone Wars.
Oh, look at all those Spider Slayers in there. Nice. All right, $3 for that Spider-Girl, and we're done with Lightning Round. Somebody text or call Pablo's beeper and wake him up.
Okay, coming up, we got a Captain America 6. This really beautiful Epstein painted cover.
Well, it's also a gigantic key issue. It's only a mid-grade copy here because of someone actually read it a few times. This is the first full appearance of the Winter Soldier. Holy smokes! This is the A cover. Man, who thought? It's only been 20 years since the Winter Soldier's created. It seems like he's been around forever. From 2005, this is issue number 6. It's a nice mid-grade copy. $25 in store. $20 if you claim it here. Captain America number 6. Next up.
Marvel Team Up 103.
One of those kind of hidden keys. Unfortunately, the Taskmaster has not been treated too well in the MCU. I'm not going to give any spoilers to the new Avengers movie, but you'll see it when you see it. But this is technically, I think, the third appearance of the Taskmaster. He was like in one panel of issue, like what was that, 196? Or, I forget what it is. And then his first full appearance, 197 of the Avengers. And then here, randomly thrown into a Marvel team-up with Spider-Man and Ant-Man. All right, from 1980/81, issue 103 of Marvel Team Up. Nice, solid mid-grade copy. $9 if you claim it here, and find out how he does he step on the bug and kills the spider. That's what a Taskmaster would do. $9. Next up,
we got a Batman 297.
Ooh, the Mad Hatter strikes. Oh, look at all those different hats on the chef hat, a fireman hat. Of course, wow. This is the guy with the. Well, it could be takes a village kind of people there. This VF copy from 1978 is very nice. $15 in store. $11 if you claim it here. Batman $297. Next up,
we got another Thor 173 with one of my favorites, Ulik the Troll.
Ulik the Troll. Because it's Thor's Day. Ulik the Troll versus Thor. from 1970, issue 173. Only $9 for this swell VG copy. And you're going to throw in a little extra. We're going to throw in the Ringmaster and his Circus of Crime in the back right there. Ulick, was he moonlighting there with the circus? I guess so.
He had to get a job somehow. You can't, just hide under bridges.
How are you going to pay for minions if you don't have a job?
Yep.
$9. Next up.
Next up, I was trying to figure out why this is a twofer, but it's the Amalgam one-shots of Spider-Boy Team Up with Jose Ladron art in there, and then X-Patrol for $6.
Right. Is that Liefeld? Or Liefeld-like? Inspired by Liefeld?
Roger Cruz. Inspired by. A lot of people tried to do that. Even Herb Trimpe at one time did like a spoof comic, drawing like the Liefeld.
So this is a twofer, two for $6. Two of the team up versions of the Amalgam books, $6. Next up,
we got Spider-Woman #1. There could be only one, so it's a whole catfight issue, I think.
Or a spider fight. Issue #1 from 1999. Let's see. There's Jessica Drew. Is that another version, or was there another Spider-Woman? Oh man, Alan just left. He cannot tell us. I don't even know most of these characters.
I don't know this one or this one, but that's Spider-Woman that popped up in Secret Wars, and people are like, yeah, she's been around forever. It's like, that's the first time you've ever seen her.
That's right. The bottom one is Madam Web, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go. Spider-Woman #1. First appearance of one of these Spider-Women. I think the one in the middle. Can't see the black of the thing is rolled up on it. The bottom.
No.
Yeah. All right. $12 in store. $9 if you claim it here. Next up.
Yeah, Daredevil 129 with the always fearsome Man Bull.
Never awesome. And Daredevil's going wild. So I guess Alan's going to tell us that Daredevil's going to go wild in the future. And a lot of people watch in the future, and we really appreciate that. If that's you watching us in the future, hello, future. Thank you so much for visiting back with us. So many of you watch later in the future, and we appreciate it. This Daredevil #129 from 1976. A nice fine minus copy here. It's all out action. $6 if you claim it here. Next up,
Uncanny X-Men 156. Everybody talks about Claremont and Byrne, but man, I've always liked Cockrum's art on the X-Men.
Yeah, I'm not a big Cockrum fan, but I recognize his. He worked for a good long time through the Legion of Superheroes, through the X-Men, co-created a lot of these early X-Men. And then, unfortunately, he had to draw Cyclops a whole lot, including Cyclops' daddy right there. So I'm sure one of these guys gets killed through his negligence eventually. The Starjammers, which is something Cockrum tried to make happen, 4 or 5 times? And never really, I guess they're still around. $9 if you claim this. And a really nice, pretty VF copy of this from 1982. Next up.
From Innovation Comics, we got the Dark Shadows miniseries.
Dark Shadows. From Innovation. They were around for about 5 or 6 years, though. They had some nice properties, too. This is all 4 issues of this. I think they did several miniseries and some one-shots and some other stuff like that. $15 in toto if you're a Dark Shadows fan. If you know, you know, for sure. $12 if you claim it here. Dark Shadows 1 through 4. From 1992. Next up,
we got a #1 of Venom.
Glenn says he's in the future now. Oh, that's right. It's 8:40 there.
Venom Lethal Protector.
Oh, shiny! Look at that. So shiny. So shiny. He wants to eat your brain. Venom, the Lethal Protector. $20 in store. It's a really nice copy. Just one little ding, I think, on the upper left. $17 if you claim it here. Next up,
we got another X-Men 149.
Oh, X-Men 149, which is probably going to be a great issue. Other than Kitty Pryde in one of her super spare John Romita Jr. probably inspired costumes, there's no Cyclops, I don't think, in this book. No. He's not even on the banner. So This is a safe book to buy. I highly recommend this book. $11 for Uncanny X-Men at #149. A nice, beautiful VF copy. Next up.
Last 3 books of the night.
What? Already? Yeah. What? Huh?
Another Innovation miniseries.
I gotta stop. I gotta start talking some.
Start researching the books and getting into them.
Oh,
Their brother, Mark. What was his name?
John.
John.
They were artists.
Were they though? All right. So, like I said, innovation. This is actually hot right now. Are they trying to reboot all of this stuff again? And that's the original Robbie the Robot, right? Or,
Yep.
and that they based what is it, Lost in Space? Had a fake Robbie the Robot on theirs.
Yeah.
What did they call that robot? I
Just
forget.
robot.
Just robot.
Because it was Tobar, right? Before then?
Well, they all
No,
kind of have.
Tobar's the eighth man.
But he looked like Tobar, I thought.
Oh no, no, Tobar's the anime, I think.
No, there's Tobar. There was a Tobar the robot that was in the 50s.
Right, that's right. So anyway, this book is really heating up. $70 if it goes out there on the interwebs. $55 if you cannot live without it. Forbidden Planet 1 through 4. Next up.
Next up, or penultimate book, Giant Size Werewolf.
Oh my, that is a cool looking book. Wow, I don't see this book very often. Holy smokes, that's nice.
That's a nice cover.
Giant Size Werewolf, because he's a werewolf by night. 68 big pages. $18 seems criminal for this VG copy, but $12 if you save us from having to work it in the store. What is that? A Thanos looking dark crystal guy there.
Yep.
And then what's it? They did Central Casting borrow somebody from one of the Conan books there to put in the front, the background there. All right, $12. Claim Giant Size Werewolf number 5. Next up,
And last book of the night, Batman Spawn.
Batman Spawn.
Not that one, the other one.
As opposed to Spawn Batman in 1984, the Image and DC crossed over. They did 2 different one-shots. Spawn Batman, which is not pictured here, and Batman Spawn. Here we go for I think Batman Spawn. Did I say Marvel? I didn't mean Marvel. DC and Spawn. Batman. This is the DC version. The Image version had a really cool McFarlane cover on it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Doug Minch, Chuck Dixon, Alan Grant, and Klaus Janssen. $6 for this copy of Batman Spawn. And there we go, another one in the books. Thanks a lot for everybody. If you're watching in the future, we really appreciate that. Chris has been showing you books one at a time.
Yeah.
And Kaylin's been keeping us on the straight and narrow. And Cindy's just been minding her own knitting over there. She's getting prepped. We will close down this show in just a couple of minutes, and then we will clean up. Chris is done for the evening. Cindy will come in to the seat, and we'll do a quick variant show. We spend very little time on each book, and we just roll through them because it's something that you might need for your collection. For Keith's Comics, I am Keith, and if I don't see you in the stores, I'll see you next time. There we go, everyone. All right, we have to put down that shrimp crab cake over there, the craft services table. They want to see one more. You got another one, right?
Yep, one more.
One more book. Hang on just a second. I forgot to put on this after Kaylin made this beautiful, beautiful thing. Where is it now? Not here, not there, not there. Not there. Here we go. Awesome. One more book. Let's go. Yeah, we are on fire.
Strange Tales 125.
Ooh, look at that. That's some Kirby greatness there. I don't know. Did Kirby draw the Doctor Strange too? That'd be an interesting thing. Strange Tales, the sensational submariner throws down with the Human Torch and the Thing. From 1964, this issue 125 also features a backup story by Doctor Strange. $40 in store, $32 for this. It's a very solid VG copy of this, $32. And there we go. Very nice book. Very cool book. Man, this book is so swell. All right. Thank you, Sean. All right. Thanks, everyone, for getting with the program on the fires. And thanks. And thanks, Pablo, for covering Alan on that. Appreciate that. For Keys Comics, once again, I appreciate your time. Come back and see us in the stores. And if you're watching in the future, hello, future. For Keys Comics, I'm Keith. If I don't see you in the stores, I'll see you next time.
Keys Comics.